Hi everybody, how's everyone doing? Getting ever closer to Thanksgiving, big turkey day, yay! Uh, we're doing some stuff in advance that we can make in advance. Like right now we're gonna make our pumpkin pie with a pecan streusel is how I like to do it. If my dad was here, if he'd been able to come, then we'd be making his famous pumpkin pie, but we'll save that for next year. Um, but they weren't able to come because of all the rising cases. I'm sure many of you guys are in the same situation with you and your family. So we'll be doing what thousands will be doing on Thanksgiving and having them over Zoom. And that'll be fun too. All right, but let's get to making our pumpkin pie with pecan streusel. It's time for another episode of Cooking with Kaitlin. That's me. Enjoy. All right, we're going to start by making our streusel first and set it to the side and then work on the pumpkin filling. We've got our pie crust, got the oven heating for them, and we're going to do a pre-bake of them so they're firm when we pour the pie filling in and fully cook everything. Otherwise, they just get that kind of mushy, underbaked, not totally done feel. Not a huge fan, so I'm going to make sure they're fully baked. I know we had talked about using the pie crust from the pecan pie a few weeks ago, but I had gotten everything pretty much set for what my dad wanted to do instead, which did not involve that pie crust. So that pie crust is still in the freezer. We'll use it for another pie next month because I've got one in mind. All right, get to this. A lot of backstory. All right, so we're going to start off right around a cup of chopped pecans, half a cup of flour, about half a cup of brown sugar, third a cup of melted butter, and then just a little sprinkle of cinnamon. And we're just going to get it all stirred, thoroughly combined in there. And I know it seems like a lot, but it's going to go between two pies. So we need it all. All right, see? Hang tight. I'm going to get the bowl for the filling. All right, so we're starting with one large can of pure pumpkin pie filling, actually. Yeah, just a total of 29 ounces. Gonna get all that out. All right, got all that. I've got 24 ounces of evaporated milk. A lot. Let's mix this up some first and then we'll add the rest of our stuff. Get that all kind of blended. We're going to add more of our ingredients. We have a cup and a half of sugar. This would be what my father forgot that time we talked about the other day. I've got 4 eggs. Right. Oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to bump you. Alright, I'm going to add the rest of our little spices and everything. So we're doing a teaspoon of salt. Remember, that's a good way to bring out our other flavors. Let's see. Got a teaspoon of ginger. Teaspoon of cloves. And then we're going to do a tablespoon of cinnamon. Whoop. That was pretty much it. A little bit went on the floor, but I think we got pretty much all the tablespoon. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, got that all nicely blended. And with our streusel, well, plenty of it will go on the top. It's kind of hardening here now. We're going to spoon some of it in to the filling itself. I think about a third. That's about how much you do. And just, it can just have a basic stir in there. Alright, sit tight. Alright, so we've got them out. We've pre-baked them enough so where they're firm. Our oven is preheated to 425. We're going to pour this in and then bake them at 425 for 15 minutes. Reduce the heat to 350 and then continue baking for 35 to 45 minutes. Saying it now in case I forget later. Right, we still have plenty left. Oh, maybe I'll be making that pie with the pie crust. Anyhow. Alright. We're not going to put the streusel on until it's done the 15 minutes, just so that it doesn't sink down as part of it. So I'm going to put them in the oven. We'll check back later. Alright. So we had the two we started with. The rest of the pie crust lined it, got that pre-filled, and still had enough left for a little thing here that I greased and tossed that in. So that was a lot. So just gonna sprinkle our streusel before we put it back in the oven. Which is reducing its heat to 350. Sorry for that little delay. Alright, so we're just getting that streusel. We're going to start just kind of evenly putting it. Be pretty easy on this one. So we're just getting an even sprinkle of the streusel on top of everything. And I was worried I would need more with so much extra surface area, but I think it's still perfectly fine. It's not going to okay. These back 5 to 45 minutes. 40 minutes, we're pulling them out. We're not seeing any jiggling. So I'm thinking they're done. I'll do the knife test here in a sec. But we're gonna let them, as long as they come out clean, they're good. The ones on the bottom, that one actually is the one I think might need a little more. Gotta let them cool for at least 2 hours. Obviously we are saving ours for Thursday. Although I guess we can have some throughout because it's just 2 of us. And now we have 3+ pies. We're gonna need to give one of these away at the very least. Alright, so I'll show you them when they're cooled. The little one already went in the fridge because it was so much smaller, but these have all cooled now. We're gonna give at least one to a friend because we have more than we thought. But there they are. Bon appetit.